On today's second video, Lost Kingdom 8 finally got the Crusader camps unlocked. This is how the whole Lost Kingdom got it done. Everything you need to know about it. How much time you got to get it done, what's in the building, what skills are there, what are the rewards, how everybody did it, who was the quickest, everything and anything in this video right now. At night was born to fight. Hey there YouTube, welcome back to the Gekko. We are watching MUL from Kingdom 58, waiting for the marching rally coming from the top right to hit the Crusader camp to start the madness. The Crusader camp is the first building that unlocks in the Lost Kingdom. It grants 25% gathering speed, and you can only really hold one at a time. You can have multiple, but the stats don't stack, so you really don't want to have one alliance holding two buildings, as there are other alliances within your kingdom that can enjoy the resource boost, the gathering boost, which can come in handy later on, as there are things within the Lost Kingdom that require the whole kingdom to donate resources, and if there are enough alliances gathering fast, it is better for the kingdom as a whole. Remember two very important things about the Lost Kingdom. It's a game of points, which means the quicker this building is conquered, the faster it starts taking for points for the team that holds it and for the kingdom that holds it. And secondly, this is a kingdom event. As much as you want your alliance to be at the top, you also want to make sure your kingdom is winning. And for that, you're going to have to be able to make some sacrifices and work together as a kingdom. Now, if you guys want more information about what was in the building, what all the skills are and all that, in this video we're gonna get there. But if you want to share something with your alliance, with friends in Discord or wherever you guys talk in the game, in the description down below you'll find my Discord group. If you click under the name of the game, show more, you'll find the links right there. And in there, I will be adding an infographic with all the information of what's in the building, all the skills, what they do, how they do, everything in one picture, very neatly made, neat and clean and organized. So you guys have a way to either know the information off the bat by just looking at one picture, or you'll be able to share it. Come join the Discord group. This was the longest it took in terms of what I recorded. You guys are seeing 100,000 tier 5s healing right there. There are 2 million of them in this building. It seems like the building may have gotten a little bit nerfed, not too much, but or maybe not at all, completely honest with you guys. It seems that the fortress was definitely nerfed, but this seems to have been quite easy. The longest I've seen it take in Lost Kingdom 8 again was 3 minutes and 50 seconds by MUL. Primarily because at the time these unlocked, that's the people that were available were these. They're some of the better players, but it's not the best consolation MUL can come up with. So 3 minutes and 50 seconds is perfectly good. It's under that 5-minute mark. That's as long as you have before this thing becomes insanely strong and you're screwed. So they get the job done here. We'll see the report, how many woundeds they had and all that. Keep in mind that all these solo marches, if you solo march, which you should to help your alliance, it'll cost you with severely woundeds, but there are plenty of resources on the ground now that there are resource tiles 7, and on top of that, resource tiles 1 through 6 got doubled up, which is weird because now a level 6 tile is worth more than a level 8 tile, which is really something else. Anyway, you guys are seeing right here, MUL get the job done right there. You know, it's going to take them a couple more seconds to get this rally done. I timed a few alliances and I asked in the Kingdom chat if anyone wants to be part of the video to send me reports. And surprisingly enough, a bunch of alliances sent me their reports. My goal within the Lost Kingdom is to highlight the event and the awesome alliances within the Lost Kingdom. So big shout out to Lost Kingdom 108. You guys are the best. And if there's anything you guys feel like you want me to cover, you guys are doing, something's gonna break, there's a war happening anywhere that doesn't have to do with High, JWM, or anyone else that's like a big name that we know is in here, hit me up. I'm ready to cover all of Lost Kingdom for you guys, for the community. MUL taking the first Crusader camp for them. Well, very well done. Freddie Mercury, 30,000 severely wounded is really expensive. That's what happens when you're fighting for that long. But he did have 2 level 60 commanders. He was doing everything he could. They did get the job done, and that's what matters. These guys are the big boys, though. This is JWM. The rally just hit on the top right, and from there, the solos just swarmed. Now, these are not, we're not talking about solos, you know, like tier 4 only solos. Some of these solos were pure tier 5s and a lot of marches. A lot of marches. I don't see ground anywhere on the bottom left, bottom right, or top right at all. Some of them are just standing there still. And there is no AoE damage on these buildings, so you can get as close as you want and fight. This was the fastest time Lost Kingdom 8 got the job done. 1 minute and 16 seconds by JWM. You guys are going to see a screenshot of the report in a moment. Confirm it. They had about, I think, 7,500 or 3,500 severely wounded troops. I don't really remember. We'll see in a moment. But this is the same kind of strategy. Hit with a rally and then just start swarming around with solo marches very quickly, very efficient. 1 minute and 16 seconds later, JWM were out of there like fire ants. Look at these guys just like getting out, just like fire ants. Look at, there's more marches and marches and marches and marches. Here is the report right there. 5,600 severely wounded in 1 minute and 16 seconds. You have here a smaller representation from LWHK hitting this, and they actually got the job done with this little marches. It was very expensive for those who were involved, and this is High's attempt. Well, not attempt. They got it in 1 minute and 43 seconds. High is the second fastest alliance. 7,600 severely wounded troops. It took so quick. It was so quick. Look at all these tier 5s. It was so quick. I was late like 3 or 4 minutes to the time that was set to get it done. And yeah, I missed it. I missed it altogether. You guys are seeing a 63 exclamation mark. 5 also doing the job, getting the job done. And I have a couple of other reports and highlights from the Lost Kingdom 8. What I can tell you is this. This is a point-based game. So you want to make sure to get these buildings as quickly as possible. The faster you get it, the quicker you start ticking for points, for honor points, which is really what this event is all about. Of course, the kills and the strategy and the getting buildings and the setting the flags and all that is very much part of the game. But the way you win the Lost Kingdom is just the same way you win the Ark of Osiris, by making more points over time. And we're talking 60 days, well, 58 days worth of event. How crazy is that? So 2 million tier 5s never seemed weaker with the amounts of marches going at these guys. We're going to look at what's in the building in a moment, all the skills and everything, so you guys know what you need to get done. What I can tell you is you have up to 5 minutes to get the job done, or else, yeah, you don't want to pass the 5-minute mark. Lux got the job done too. It took them about like 2 and some minutes to get it done. 13,000 severely wounded troops. Big boy Lux got the job done as well. Anyone who tried, I think there were 2 or 3 alliances that took 1 or 2 attempts. It took them like a second attempt to get it done. MIA also with 8,100 severely wounded. Genji, Minamoto pairing. Insane amount of skill damage. Some tier 5s in the mix. I see a Saladin in the mix as well right there. Just wonderful work by MIA. Now this is what's in the building. 2 million tier 5s. The first skill deals massive damage, 3,500 onto the target. The second skill increases skill damage by 20% after a skill is used. Super strong. The third one heals 5% of units led by this commander after a skill is used. And for 300 seconds, troops led by this commander in the battle, their attack will increase by a ginormous percentage. These are the first occupation rewards that you get. And finally, we have PLA. They take over their camp. Now, Why I said 5 minutes, you guys saw in the screenshots right there. You really don't want to get that 300-second mark to pass, because once that happens, the percent of attack goes up by so much that you're gonna see your troops just dissipate. On top of that, 5% healing after every skill is proc. That's 100,000 tier 5s being healed. So you really want to get this going fast and not give them a chance to proc, to heal, to extend the fight. Anyway, I hope that you guys found this useful for your coming Lost Kingdom. Kingdom 65 through 288 are about to get in a couple of days, so make sure you guys know what you need to do, what you got to get done in order to get the first building that unlocks in the Lost Kingdom out of your way as efficient as possible. I'm the Gekko. I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, if you liked the content, smash the like button, let me know you guys like this content, and of course subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell so you get a notification every time I post a new video. This is just the beginning. We're going to be covering a lot of Lost Kingdom. Lost Kingdom 8 is crazy. A lot of cool people cooperating with me to get a lot of content done. It's going to be very exciting. Until the next time, you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, weekend, whenever you guys are watching this. Until the next time, peace.